All right, happy Thursday to you. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you're here. My name's Jim, and I'm here to help you understand the market from a Elliott Wave perspective. So glad you're here. If you're a first timer here, just hit subscribe. You're going to get daily Elliott Wave calls and just daily trajectory for what the waves could be doing. And I'm going to analyze the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. I'm doing something that I don't think anybody else on YouTube is doing. I'm dealing with Bitcoin, Litecoin, and mostly Ethereum most of the time on a daily basis from an Elliott Wave perspective. I not only give you the macro look, but also give you the micro look as well, and just valuable perspective at least to consider as you trade this market. I'm also trying to help with good psychology and just keep everybody even keel on moves that we don't understand or expect. And so, with that being said, I'm trying to put out a great channel for you that's got great content. It's going to help you become a great trader. So, with all of that introduction and just letting you know what I'm doing here, welcome. Glad you're here. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Litecoin, and we're going to take a peek at Ethereum. Got some interesting things we've been noticing. It's been nice to be in a community of traders on the Litecoin swing trading community. Facebook had a member there to share a possibility there today that I considered and just at least worthy of taking a peek at. So we might look at that if we have time. All right, don't forget like, subscribe, share the video. Don't forget to leave comments, any kind of comment. Just put your favorite color or favorite movie quote. I don't care. Any. We will have a random comment for the day. We had a random comment yesterday when Jim yawns. Dot dot dot. We'll have sometime during the video. We'll have a random comment today. But just don't forget that the comments really help. And we're close. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. That's amazing. I've got 800 and some. I haven't checked. Haven't checked today. Recently, it says 875, but I haven't refreshed it. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. How many subscribers? 876 subscribers. Yesterday's video was my number two performing video. So thank you guys for watching it, and you watched most of it as far as the average watch time. So thanks so much. Let's look at Bitcoin. All right, just want to remind you very quickly. This is just going to be a quick update here. Very quickly that Bitcoin is got three waves here, three waves here. That could be the three wave done now. Here's the deal. If we get three waves like this, okay, if we get three waves like that, there's a good chance we're in a triangle. We're going to be shooting up here. We're going to come down for another test and then shoot up. So watch this trend line. We want to see. That's a possible count, though it's not my first count. Okay, and I know I was looking at this potentially as a descending triangle. I don't think it's a descending triangle because the horizontal support wasn't. This didn't create horizontal support like descending triangles do. That's a descending triangle like that. This didn't quite make it down. In fact, if we draw that trend line, it's more, and it's kind of off this line, you actually can see it's more of a symmetrical triangle, which can break generally to the upside or to the downside. Now, what else could it be? Remember, if it's not that triangle, what else would it be? Well, my main count right now is that this is a big W. That's X wave, and now we're making the Y wave. And in the Y wave, we need an ABC. Okay, and so what I believe we're getting is the A, the B, and the C. And this B wave is an expanded flat. Okay, now a couple things could be finished with it, or where I just circled, it's got a little one more push to the high, one more leg up. So let's take a closer peek at that, and let me just show you what I'm looking at there in this wave here. All right, so counting this wave, this I got a little ahead of myself. Let me just back up just a second. I wanted to explain something. In an expanded flat, the C wave will always have five waves. Okay, so we want one, two, three, four, five. Right. So is five waves complete? I can see how it might be complete right there. I'm really having a hard time with my mouse today, guys. I can't draw a straight line to save my life. One more try. There it is. So it could be finished. Okay, five waves could be done, but I'm not Sure. And so what we want to do is just let's look at a closer peek at this wave and see if we can count the waves again a little bit better. So I have basically I've got one, two. That's pretty clear. Now where's the three end? I'm going to put it right here for now. This is four. That could be five. It could be done. Looking very bearish the way this is acting. This is counting very impulsive to some degree to the downside. Could be finished. Could be heading down. What might this be? It could be simply as a big ABC down to this down to this structure zone here, and might be heading up from there. Oh, come on. Heading up for another wave there. So that would be our three wave to the trend line. Okay, that's a possibility. Just want you to, and that would fit the triangle scenario if it's a triangle. What else could it be? Well, this just could be the first. This is five waves of that expanded flat. It's finished, and now we're going to begin getting our five waves to the downside to finish this WXY, and we're going to be going breaking this trend line. We're going to be heading down. Sorry, going to be heading down here to the $8,000 region, $7,500 region, in that ballpark, in five big waves. And this is just the beginning of that wave. That's a possibility as well. What else could it be? The other possibility is that this is actually just you see five waves there. That's five waves of the first wave of the fifth wave, and we're going to get an extended or expanded or an extension in the fifth wave. So it would look something like this. Let me zoom out just a little bit here. There we go. Excuse me. So we would expect those five waves to be 1, 2, 3, up to the 1618, 4, and then 5. Would break the trend line significantly. It would break that trend line. Could be a bull trap if it does that. Could be some kind of a bull trap because once those five waves are complete, then we would expect a downward move, like that. And that would be, if this happens, this would be more in line with our WXY. And this would be basically our X wave right here. Okay. So there's a potential there. As far as what we're looking at. Now, what's going to happen? We'll just have to wait and see. So, what should be the things you're looking for? In the immediate term, here's what you need to be looking for. You need to be watching this wave here. Okay, I'm going to draw some fibs on this guy. You can see that the one-to-one extension comes down to the bottom of this area. The 1276 comes down to here. Okay. Chances are, if we come down to this level right here, the 1276, 10,400, and we see a reversal from there that breaks the plane, here, breaks 10,800. Okay, that is going to be something kind of like a 1 and a 2, and we're going to be heading up to the top. So you need to be watching for that kind of structure. Okay, but if we break the plane of this right here, so if we break 10,390, okay, then we've still got a couple of options, but it is not likely that this is the one wave. It won't be that this won't be the one wave of the fifth wave. So that's kind of the criteria. So remember the five waves that I just drew a second ago, right here in this wave. If this wave comes down and breaks this plane right here, okay, at 10,390 or whatever it was, then we're not going to get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like I drew from there. We'll have to reconsider what that is. It could be the fifth wave and it's complete, or it could be the fifth wave of 3, and I have to move the 3 there, the 4. Okay, then we're going to watch this structure. The next structure zone, let me get all that junk off the screen. So if it comes down, there's 2 possibilities yet, and you have to wait and watch them. So this could be the top of 3, and then 4 could be still coming down. Here's the structure zone for 4. We'd be watching if price breaks that structure zone. High likelihood we're going to continue coming down. Okay, and we'll have to just watch that as that develops. So that's what you're looking for today. Those are your options. If that's confusing to you, I get it, totally get it. But from an Elliott wave perspective, those are the shapes that we can look at. And I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I can only tell you the potential shapes that we could be seeing based on the wave count, based on the Fibonacci relationships as well. Okay, now what I find interesting is the Ethereum. So let's look at Ethereum from here. We have kind of an ending diagonal Ethereum seems to be making. Okay, not sure how to count this. This comes to the 1276. We could have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a 5th wave ending diagonal. That's a possibility. It's kind of looking like it, so this is a 5th wave ending diagonal. That means we need 5 waves. It looks very strongly like a diagonal. Let me just show it to you here. This is a diagonal in a wedge shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking for Ethereum to come down here and come down here to this trend line, looking at about 157, 156 in that ballpark. Could be as low as 147, depending on the wave shape and how prolonged this is. If it comes straight down, it'll be less, obviously. Okay, so that's an ending diagonal. Looks like we're finishing the 5th wave. Now there's a possibility instead of ending the 5th wave, could be ending the C wave. C waves can be ending diagonals as well. Which one it is, I'm not sure how this is. We'd have to have 5 waves in this A. I guess you can get it. It's just tricky, but I guess you can get 5 waves there. It's kind of hard. 1, 2, is that 3, 4, 5, like that? It just doesn't measure very well. But listen, anymore, this count and this market is so difficult anymore. So yeah, looks like in any diagonal we will be coming down. Litecoin is looking the same similar way. You've got this diagonal shape here as well. It's just not as defined and as nice as Ethereum's is. But you've got this downward. So to me, we're looking like we're coming down here, looking like 59 to 56 is kind of the ballpark there. So that's what I'm looking at for for Litecoin and Ethereum, and that could finish an ABC, or it could finish a 5-wave impulse. And then, what are the implications if it's a 5-wave impulse? Then that would be our A wave. We'd be looking for B, and we'd be coming down more for C, something like that, a zigzag. That's what we'd be looking for. So how that would correlate with an up move for Bitcoin, I do not know, unless the dominance, of Bitcoin just falls off the chart, which is a possibility. It's been up there for a while. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm more inclined. I don't know what I'm inclined to. I don't know anymore, guys. I really don't. I really don't know. This is so hard. It really is. Just you got to be ready. Um, I do know we have this. Just the final thoughts here. We have this trend line up here. Just watch it. Watch the wave shape here at the levels I told you to. Watch this first structure at 10,390. Watch the second structure at 10,290 in that ballpark, and see what price does at those levels. We'll just have to watch and see. But she's threatening to the downside, but we'll have to see. This is a 5 waves impulse, measures impulsively, so that is a 5-wave impulse. For the let's see, anything else I wanted to cover? I think that's it. Just trade smart, be safe. really this area of the chart is really no entry zone. You don't want to be entering into a trade right now. You just want to be watching and seeing what's being made and played out. Okay. All right. You guys have a fantastic Thursday. I'll bring you an update tomorrow morning, and we'll see where she's going for the weekend. You guys have a fantastic day. Thanks. Oh, hey, if you made it this far, if you're still listening, you made it this far. Random comment: red stars. Red stars are cold. Blue stars are hot. All right, there it is, and that's actually true. All right, talk to you later.